What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Going Gear flashlight overview video. This time we're checking out the W3 Pro Tac Mini, a brand new LEP from our friends over at Weltool. This light shares many of the same features as its bigger brother, the Weltool W3 Pro Tac LEP, but with a much smaller size and a more convenient carry package. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because we're going to be showing off all of the different modes and showing you a ton of different beam shots. You can see here that we have our standard red and black Weltool packaging. And of course on the bottom here, we're going to have the name of the flashlight on this little sticker at the end. We can tip that up and check that out here, W3 Pro Tac Mini. Now let's go ahead and pop this box open and we can see what is inside. So let's get ready. After removing the red external packaging, we can see our usual black cardboard box inside. Once we open that up, we'll find our usual certificate of authenticity right there, along with our directions. We'll set that off to the side, and it looks like we have a diffusion filter already on the flashlight. Full disclosure, that may just be on our sample. Not sure if that's going to be included, but if we open that up, we can see our awesome bezel, and you can see the phosphor in there. Like its bigger brother, the W3 Pro Tac, we see some really nice knurling here, really comfortable to grip. It looks like it is missing the pocket clip. We'll set this off to the side, and I see a charging cable here as well. This looks to be a micro USB cable instead of the USB-C, which is common with Weltool's 18350 batteries, which is what is in this flashlight, so that makes sense. I really appreciate that Weltool includes some type of a cable or charging port to charge the batteries that they include with the flashlight. That's a really nice touch. Put this back up, and it looks like they also included a rubber O-ring, so that's really nice in case you lose the one that comes on the light. We'll get this box out of the way, and we can check out the inside. So as per usual, this is going to have a little battery cover here, as you can see. Check that out. And that's just to make sure you don't accidentally blind yourself. Ask me how I know. This takes a 1200 milliamp hour 18350 battery that is included. You can see that here, and it has that micro USB port. Now, most products have, of course, moved on to USB-C, but at least they include that micro USB cable. As mentioned before, this light has some really great knurling on it, so it is not going to fall out of your hands, and we have that really nice clicky push button that always comes with the Weltool lights, and of course that filter here that just pops off like so. Now, Weltool says this emitter is between 5700 Kelvin and 6700 Kelvin, which should get us kind of a neutral to cooler color. Man, I absolutely love the way these LEP emitters look. Now, I'm personally a big fan of these diffusion filter options that the LEPs that Weltool makes have. It just makes it a little bit more versatile and gives you some more options for use. And this light has the same awesome button that comes on the larger W3 Pro Tac that's really nice and clicky, but you're probably not going to accidentally actuate it. Now, as we mentioned before, unlike the full-size W3 Pro Tac, this one does not have the pocket clip, but it is still small and you could easily throw it into a jacket or cargo pocket. Very easy to hold in either a reverse or a forward grip. And as is common for Weltool, an overall very tanky, solid feel. This light is IP67 water and dust resistant, which makes it good for heavy rain, and it has passed a 1 meter drop test. Now, really quickly, let's talk about the physical dimensions of the light. It has an overall length of 129 millimeters, or just a hair over 5 inches. And without the filter, it has a head diameter of 33 millimeters, or just over 1¼ inch. Now, as mentioned before, this is the smaller version of the original W3 Pro Tac. We'll include the video to the W3 Pro Tac down below, linked here. While we're showing you these side by side, keep in mind this video is focusing on the W3 Pro Tac Mini, so guys, if you want to see a full comparison video on these two lights, please let us know and we'll do that. Just make sure to let us know in the comments down below. Now, at first glance, we can see a lot of similarities between the two lights, with the original W3 Pro Tac being longer with the 21700 battery as opposed to the 18350 battery that comes in the Mini. Now, surprisingly, the output on these two lights is going to be almost the exact same, with the main difference being that in the high mode, the W3 Pro Tac full-size version is going to have 7500 more candela, which you're not really going to be able to notice a huge difference between the two, given the amount of candela. Considering in the high mode, the W3 Pro Tac Mini still reaches a max candela of 540,000. In the high mode, you're not going to notice too much of a difference. Now, I'm catching myself playing with the pocket clip, which is another key difference. The full-size version is going to have the pocket clip and the Mini does not. You can also expect a longer runtime from the full-size version given the larger battery size. Pretty impressive given the full-size version is about 1¼ inch longer, or 33 millimeters. These two lights are also going to be pretty similar in price. Again, let us know in the comments if you want to see a full comparison video between these two lights, and maybe that'll help you best decide which version is best for you. Now, before we take this light outside, I do want to go ahead and warn you that we will be demonstrating the strobe function, so please keep that in mind if that's something that you are sensitive to. And without further ado, I think that's enough jawing for me. Let's go ahead and check out these beam shots. Alright, first up we're going to check out the high mode with the diffuser on. So this is with the diffusion filter. You can see pretty nice color, definitely on the cooler side. We're checking out some trees. I'm actually on my in-laws farm right now just to kind of get a little bit more space for the holidays. It's pretty nice. Right now we're back by the big shed, so we can see the shed there, a little trailer here. Now we're going to check out the strobe function with the diffusion filter, so we're going to click the button 3 times, so soft click, hard click, and here we have the strobe function with the diffusion filter. Fortunately, there shouldn't be anyone too close by to scare with this, except maybe some squirrels. Now we're going to go ahead and check out the low mode, and that's going to be at 322 lumens. Now, it's worth mentioning that you actually can soft click to go back and forth between the strobe mode and the low mode, and I actually had a little bit of difficulty just because I found that it is a little bit sensitive between that strobe and low mode. Just keep that in mind when you're trying to cycle from high down to low, because you are going to run into that strobe mode as well. And clicking the light off and then back on will default right back to the high mode. Again, this is a tactical flashlight. That's what the TAC is for, and typically that means that it defaults to the highest mode. Now, I've gone ahead and moved further back on the property to a more open area with some power lines, and right now we're using the high mode with the diffusion filter just to get an idea of what is around us. All right, now let's check out the high mode without a filter. So that's just one click on and we can see our beam, and you can get a better idea of how huge this area is. And we could expect a max runtime of 28 minutes in the high mode. Now, it does look like the Mini is the same filter size as the full-size version, so we'll have to come back out here and try the yellow filter and the green filter. I think it'd be a really cool effect with this light. Now, we're out here in rural South Georgia, so I'm sure the neighbors are confused. They probably think aliens are touching down. All right, now let's check it out in the strobe setting. Man, talk about aliens. That looks wild out here. Let's move it around and check out some of our surroundings. We've got our fencing right here, and then one of the power lines. That looks really, really cool. Now let's go to the low mode. You can see that's 322 lumens here with 172,500 candela. The low mode has a max throw of 830 meters and a max runtime of 53 minutes. With the candela still being really, really high, even in the low mode, it still has a really impressive beam from the side. You're still getting what I call the Star Wars effect pretty nicely. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our unboxing and overview of the W3 Pro Tac Mini from Weltool. If you want to get your very own W3 Pro Tac Mini, make sure to check it out at goinggear.com. We'll have a link in the description down below. You can also check out the #1 EDC gear subscription box, the Going Gear EDC Club. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.